Hey guys, welcome to week five-ish. I hope you guys had a great Easter weekend. We had a good one here. We went to church in our jammies, well, our living room, and watched it online, but it was still a great service, and it was nice because I got to worship with my girls in the same room with me instead of them being in their own little areas. We also did an Easter egg hunt at my Mima's because of social distancing. She was like up on the porch and we were like down in the grass. So we waved at her, yelled, "I love you." But she got to watch us Easter egg hunt, which was really cool. Well, not us, the girls, because she's not doing so well. I know some of y'all have been praying for her, so I thank you. Those of you who've been praying for her, continue to pray for her. She is not feeling her best, but we are just praying that God will bring her comfort in some way. So before we get started, let's pray and then we'll go forward. Dear Jesus, I come before you. I thank you for this weekend and just all that we got to celebrate. I thank you for the gift of life through your death, Lord. I thank you that and all we face that, Lord, you're there for us. So I pray that you would just help us to see that. I pray for those that don't know you, Lord, that you would just use us to be lights to you, to tell them the good news. I thank you, Lord, for all you do. It's in your name we pray. Amen. Alrighty, so let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and give you a rundown of what you're doing for the whole week because you're actually going to be working on a project most of the week, and this is going to be your only video. So today you're just going to watch this video, so good job, you're on the track with that. Tuesday you're going to review the poster rubric and begin the poster rough draft. Wednesday you're going to review the poster rubric and finish the rough draft. Then you're going to submit it. You're also going to submit the billboard analysis you did last week and the Some Good News assignment you did last week. Thursday, you'll review the graded poster, begin changes. Friday, you'll review the graded poster, complete your changes, and submit your final. We also have a Zoom meeting on Wednesday, so make sure you guys are there for that. It is at 9:30, and I will send out a thing for that. So let's go forward. Objectives. You guys are going to, through this, see how posters are used in graphic design. We're going to analyze some posters. You're going to see how space ads are used in graphic design. You're going to create a poster using principles learned, as well as a rubric, and then you're going to edit the poster based on changes needed. So let's look at a few posters. Posters are used for plays, products, exhibitions, sales, events, all kinds of things are used for posters. You guys have probably seen posters around school for events. Sometimes they're just hand-drawn, and sometimes they're actually made. You guys have even made some, but with advertising, they're going to rely on strong imagery, so really vibrant images that pull people in, type and wording to attract attention. There's a lot going on in the world, and so when you're putting something up, people need something that's going to grab your attention. The size and shape will be based on the location and how likely viewers are to see it. So it could be something small, like 8.5 by 11, or it could be something huge, just depending on what the event is, where it's advertised, thing along those lines. Readability is really important. It must be easy to read and also must attract attention. If people can't read it, they're not going to know the information. It should also grab people's attention. So those bold images, those bright colors, they're going to grab people's attention. Sometimes something that's out of the ordinary will grab their attention. It should spark interest. So why would they care about that? It should spark interest. It should give them a desire for something, and it should promote them to action. So here's a few posters. These are all kind of different things to kind of like give you guys some things. We'll start with this Beauty and the Beast. This is just a poster that's advertising a Beauty and the Beast production done by a school. It's not the typical Beauty and the Beast like the movie, but it's done by a school. It has the iconic rose, it has the castle, so it kind of draws you in with those things. The bright gold rose pulls you in against the deep contrast of it, and it has the Beauty font and the Beast font. So the Beauty is very scripty and the Beast is kind of manly. Here's another one. Whoops, we'll come to those in a second. This one says Splash, and it's trying to get you to come to this event. They're offering free Chipotle, so that's like, wow, that's cool. There is a $5 entrance fee, so maybe you're kind of paying for it, but it says free. So wait, what? I want that. So that's something that advertisers do. We've kind of talked about that. how there's like trickery with advertising. So you're paying $5 to get in, but you get Chipotle for free. So that's kind of a play on something that advertisers do. But this uses bold colors, uses brightness, it uses shape a lot. This one's not my favorite, but I do like it because it gives us that controversial little thing. And then here's one that's just a simple type advertisement for San Francisco and the Golden Gate Bridge. This is the kind you would just post up in your wall to look at almost as a piece of art. So here are two more ads. What's funny about these ads are actually ads that I designed when I was in college in one of my advertising classes. I always think it's funny to like see things that I did back in my day. And I feel like I got good grades, but I can't remember. But this one was for the zoo, and I had to do lots of photoshopping here to get our guy to look like he was wearing these lovely little swimmies and his hat and all of that. And this Splish Splash Day, I made the splash, and I had to write my own copy, but it was something that I did, and here I used a strong image. It's a lion wearing floaties. That's not something that you're used to seeing, so that was meant to draw people in with that. If you read my copy, it says, finally, someone your kids will listen to. So obviously, I was trying to get to parents because that's something that a parent would see and they would be like, ooh, stop. I want someone my kids will listen to. And then it says, water safety is important to you and it should be important to your kids too. But it's so much more fun to just be crazy. You've tried to teach them over and over again, but they just won't listen. So I'm telling them a problem. I'm giving them a reason they need me. Don't worry, parents. This time they have met their match. Join us at the Jacksonville Zoo on Saturday, May 2nd for a fun way to learn about water safety. They won't disobey Larry the Lion, and they will even have fun learning at Splish Splash Safety Day. So I tell them what it is, why they should come, and draw them in. I give them a call to action. For more information, visit jackzoo.org. Up here, looking back as me now, I probably would have made this bigger so it's bolder because that kind of gets lost back there. So I kind of failed in that aspect. But that's kind of my thought process with that. I mean, this was 10 years ago, guys, so I don't know what my thought process is. But this Saltimbanco was another one. I had to crop him out, and I tried to use a lot of shape and things to make it bold. I played on the blues, the grays, and whites, and kind of went simple with that one. So another thing that they use in advertising is space ads. These are just ads within magazines or newspapers. They can be a full page or they can be something with few inches. So this one says, what goes in the ocean goes in you. I know Miss Brinkley's class did like a kind of ocean pollution project talking about what goes inside of us, like personally as Christians being polluted in. That's something that's definitely unique, and hopefully you guys are not polluting yourselves as you're home right now, but y'all are filling yourself with good things. But this ad is showing an example of bad things that are in the ocean, the plastic inside of sushi, something that we eat. So they're trying to kind of play around with that. Here's another one. Obviously, this is for chicken nuggets. These nuggets are really little, and you have to look for that. Like, you have to kind of look to see what it is. But the goal is, this is something different. Like, people are like, wait, what's happening here? And so it makes you look farther. And it says, here comes the car-shaped nuggets for kids. As a mother, as a parent, if I give my kid a frozen anything, they're going to be like, yes, I love that. So this is something that would actually work for them. And even classified ads are considered space ads. So here we have something for rent, employment, things along those lines. So what are you guys going to be doing this week? You are going to create your own poster. It needs to either be for an event or movie of your choice. Make sure it's something acceptable. If it's a movie, it can't be R-rated. If it's an event, keep it for something that is good. You guys have a rubric as usual, so here's your rubric. We're going to go over it. Overall appearance. The poster is professional in appearance, easy to read, captures the ready attention, and accurately portrays the movie or event. If you meet all of that, you get all the points. Poster title. It should have an attention-grabbing font. no spelling or capitalization errors, and should be an appealing and consistent font color. Spelling and grammar, for the overall thing, we can't have spelling or grammatical errors. That's a huge no-no, especially in printed things, which posters are. Slogan, you need to have a slogan on there. It should be catchy, creative, and relate to the poster. Images, they need to be striking, well-placed, look professional, and immediately grab the attention of the audience. If you are going to draw this, I would recommend doing it on your iPad, because when I tell you to make corrections, if you drew it, you're going to have to redraw the whole thing. If you don't mind that, then go for it. But if you're just sketching it, you do need to sketch an image, because you have to have an image for this. It's got to draw people in. Call to action, it should be clear, relevant, and infection. So go to this website, call this number, buy this now, do a call to action. We've talked about that before. Typography, the typography chosen should match the movie or event. It should be easy to read, and it should be well placed. So that Splish Splash Water Day, my water was made, or my type was made out of water. Beauty and the Beast, the beauty was a beautiful scripty. The beast was a block and manly. Use of color, the colors chosen should match the movie or event, are aesthetically appealing and easy to read. So I played on the blue, black, and white. Black and white are just simple background colors, and the blue from that Saltimbanco guy. Tone, the tone is accurately portrayed through the images, colors, font choices, slogan, and layout. So that's everything coming together to say, does this look professional? Does this look fun? Does this look entertaining? You know, what is the idea that you're going for with this? And then layout. The overall layout is organized through the use of a grid system and is evident through grids and margins. That does not mean to put the lines on there. That just means that you can tell that things are placed with purpose. If you have images on the side and they both go all the way to the side, that's great. If one is this much off the side and one is this much off the side, that's a problem. So keep your spacing consistent whenever you use spacing. Guys, have fun with this. Remember, this is what you're going to be making this week, and I will see you guys on Wednesday at 9:30 for our Zoom meeting. Hope you guys have a great week. I hope to see you soon. Bye.